Jared Malott here from Gale Force and Triton Sport Fishing. We're going to be telling you a little bit about what rods you're going to want to be using for the rock fishing we're going to be doing, from the shallow water stuff to the deep water stuff. Personally, and especially with this deeper stuff, you're going to want that braided line. You know, something thin, something stiff, something you're going to have that sensation, be able to feel all the bites. That being said, if you're fishing that stiff line, you have to fish a rod to kind of help you out with that. You got stiff line, you got no stretch, you got no give, you need a rod with a light tip. You know, you're gonna feel all the bites with that stiff line, but you gotta make sure you're not gonna pull the hooks every time you get a bite. What I mean by a soft tip, guys, is see how it's nice, it's flexible, but it tends to shut off really quick. So you can see there, if you hook a big fish, it's gonna shut off. You're gonna have the sensitivity, feeling the bites, getting the hook into the mouth. When the fish does wanna take a run, it's gonna have that absorption you need. But at the same time, you do hook something big, it shuts off really quick. So you got that nice, fast tapered action, we like to call it. Little visual for you guys there. So keep that in mind. Light tip, definitely want a rod with some backbone there. That way, if you do hook some of those bigger quality rockfish, you know, you don't get absolutely ruined down into the rocks. Lots of different rods out there. Pretty much every company has a rod that'll do the job for you. I am indifferent to none. I have every single one of them. They all work great. Make sure, like I said, you have everything from the shallow stuff, the deep stuff, light gear, 20 pound, 25, 30, up to 40. Doing this rockfish stuff, you don't really need anything heavier than that, but you know, it's all personal preference. Talk about reels now. When you're fishing the deep water stuff, you gotta make sure you have more than just the minimum amount of line. If you're fishing in 400 feet of water, you need at least double that, because once you hit the bottom and the boat's drifting away, you gotta keep letting line out a little bit at a time to make sure you maintain bottom contact. If you only have a little bit extra line on the reel once you hit the bottom, your drop is gonna be pretty much worthless. You're gonna be down there for about 20 seconds and you're gonna have a long wind up to drop back down. So keep that in mind. If you guys have any questions, most of the local tackle shops have very knowledgeable guys. Think about it this way. You're fishing in 450 feet of water. You got a reel that could hold 500 yards of spectra, plenty of line. You could fish almost any legal depth with that. But you can also get away with a lot less than that. You got a reel that could hold 400 yards of line, 350 is about the minimum I would fish for that deep stuff. If you guys do have any questions about tackle recommendation, what's biting, what we're fishing for, or anything pertaining to our fishing trips, feel free to call us, call our landing staff at any time. Also check out galeforcesportfishing.com. All our contact information's on there. Anything you guys are going to need for the trip as well.